Hello everyone. My name is Mai, and I've been a member of English Club for almost a year. I'd like to take this opportunity to talk about the topic that's always fascinated me, the true value of life. Something that I believe many of us, young and old, struggle to discover. Try to discover. So, let's begin. First, as a member of the younger generation, I've observed that many of us are gradually losing the core values that give life meaning. Like, have you felt like today just repeating themselves? Then just raise up your hand that I can see. So, like, many of us study, work, and live without sense of real purpose, so that life becomes repetitive, and it's very easy to lose motivation to aim for something bigger and something higher. In my opinion, life shouldn't just revolve on like that. So, then what should life look like? What are we missing? Let's find out. So, I would like to ask you a question first. What does the true value of life really mean to you? Does anyone has the answer? Just something comes to mind right now. So then I have, yeah, it's something very essential, something that we try to protect and achieve. It adds colors to the blank pages of a system of life. Without it, humans risk becoming like machines. Outwardly alive but empty inside. So, life is full of twists and challenges. What really matters is that we make choices and take responsibility for them. Only then does life begin to carry our own colors. Importantly, life should not just follow a fixed pattern created by society. It must be the road that we paint for ourselves. It also means that each of us has the right to pursue happiness in our own way without rigid standards. Some may find joy quietly while others express it openly. But anyways, every effort matters. Every journey deserves respect. Just imagine if each person of us, single of you here, could create the unique picture of your own. Our country would become a bright and meaningful symphony of knowledge, creativity, and individuality. So, to clarify this point, let me share my story. There was a time when studying and doing chores felt like just fulfilling my parents' expectations. I didn't really know what I wanted and often felt lost, felt directionless. Then I decided to adopt a more positive mindset, and that choice changed everything about me. The clearest indicator is now I can stand here and confidently share my thoughts, my journey. So back to the story. About 3 years ago, I guess, I discovered joy in such simple things like spending more time with my family and exploring Vietnamese music. And those small pleasures made me realize that, yeah, I have a reason to strive, and this is what makes my life truly happy. Since then, every daily moment felt more meaningful. Music, family, and every moment of happiness gave me energy to move forward. And that's why I believe that true value, true meaning of life is not only in big achievements, but in that small things that inspire us to live, thrive, all of us to shine brighter every single day, to assert, to expand ourselves. So as we have talked about real life, I think it's time for a little bit literature, where writers explore the same question with us, but in their own ways. First, Boltovsky's story shows us characters full of warmth and authentic love. The narrator and his grandmother embodied love, genuine care, and kindness. The boy finds deep affection in his grandmother's presence, and later his kindness to a stranger also demonstrates that he truly values love, dreaming of a warm house, of a loving, caring, nurturing, close-knit family of his own. These experiences inspired him to write his first story that becomes quite famous. Yes. So this emphasizes a message that Yeah, that small happiness can really spark creativity and motivate us to live. So, in stark contrast, Gogol's Dead Souls presents powerful people who seem successful but are all spiritually dead. Even our protagonist suffers because he rejects his true self, allowing greed and ambition to reshape him. Their lives follow a single narrow pattern: money and power, while mistaking these shallow achievements for the real meaning of life, which is supposed to be profound, meaningful, and never strip our true nature, true character. Uh, Gogol here exposes social vices, hypocrisy, and spiritual emptiness, using these examples to show us that true values are not money or status, but spirituality, morality, and love. I still remember a character that for me is more different than the others. His name is Plushkin. Once a respected, admired man, living a fulfilling life, he becomes a dead soul after losing the people that he loved, his greatest treasure. So we can see the tragedy here. Despite the corruption, there might still be a spark within them. Something pure, something sincere, but they have allowed that inner part to be buried under the mud of conformity and corruption. No one dares to reach into that such a dirty place to help them. The only way for that hidden gem to shine again is only through his own strength. So to sum up, the preciousness of life is what motivates us each day. It reflects our deepest desire. Without it, life becomes dull, repetitive, and empty. So let us not become dead souls. Let us seek out the passions, ideals, and interests that belong truly to us. Find the meaning in our own ways. Whether we succeed or fail, as long as we strive for it and we truly desire it, we'll always have strength and motivation to keep trying our best to reach that peak that we have always dreamed about, where you can see your most radiant self. So that concludes my talk today. Thank you for your time and listening.